So we face the facts. Come out radio station promoting trash and the whack. And when we chat is no hold back. And OUR radio, black to black. Yes, every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. You can see them the YouTube live. Andre and Karen does host the vibe. Subscribe, some topic might change your lives. Positive content back to back. Reaching all people black to black. Yes, Nubian power is black to black. And everybody invited black to black. So share it and like it black to black. Cause we all are united and black to black. Yes, Nubian power is black to black. And everybody invited black to black. So share it and like it black to black. Cause we all are united and black to black. Yes. This is your Mortal Immortal, inviting you to tune in every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. to OUR Radio for Black to Black with your hosts Andre and Karen for informative topics and interviews. So subscribe, share, like and comment, and come along. Let me enjoy the vibes. Black to Black. Black to Black. Black to Black. Black to Black.
What's your thoughts on that, boy?
Gotta play it again.
Might have to play it again. Big up man like Mortal.
Immortal.
Yeah, I ain't seeing nobody in the chat yet. Man like they forget. One little break we take, boy, and Sheldon in there, Mortal in there. What is really going on in here, boy? Nah. Something off. Something is off. Hey! Mortal in the building. First in the class. Big up man like Aaron on the inside. Yeah. Welcome black.
Welcome black all here.
Well, boy, I know about you, but I real miss this thing, boy.
I didn't get a chance.
I
didn't get a chance.
All right.
But the whole lot, you know.
You what? Uh-huh.
I didn't get a chance, you know, be the time of the year for me.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance. I must say, though, that I appreciate the one or two people that would have reached out and let me know, boy, we all here.
Mm-hmm.
I will tune in. Mortal was one of them. I will tune in. You understand?
Yeah.
But we back. We black.
That's right. So, Akino say you're on the inside to watching on the TV. Wood.
Oh, Akino.
So we starting, boy. How was your vacation? Tell the people what go on with you now, man.
Well,
I go come in after.
It wasn't a vacation for me per se. Right? My life get really eventful. Literally right after we last episode.
Right.
You know, not necessarily in a bad way.
Right.
We had a real good show with the Jamettes.
Yes.
After we lock off.
Indeed.
Yeah, people actually tell me about that though. Yeah, one or two people tell me about that show.
Right.
And then, well, for me it was preparation for we just commonly call it the Emancipation Village. I kind of like the name.
Right.
It's sticking me over the years, but the actual title is the Pan-African Festival TT, which is put on by the Emancipation Support Committee of Trinidad and Tobago. And say what you want, because we have things to say about them and to them. But that space, that space is necessary. And it have people just look forward to it. Like me on the financial side to do business, but a big part of that for me as well is mingling with so many like-minded people.
Right.
Sometimes I just be real mad, for lack of a better word, that I can, while we there, spend more time with so many people there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's something I love. And to talk for Emancipation Day, to see all the African people in one place.
Yeah.
Just up nice. Eating, drinking, liming, talking, no violence, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It has something that others do to me. I think that's one of the things that has renewed my belief, for lack of a better way of putting it. I really don't like that phrase, belief. Although a long time,
Yeah.
on this so-called black conscious journey, you know, I really like that phrase, belief now.
Mm-hmm.
But it is renew my energy,
Right.
you know, to be around them people. We go deal with the complaints. We go deal with what we expect.
Mm-hmm.
And we go deal with what could be done better, because it will always have that. It will always have things that could be done better.
Of course.
I want to say, because I is one of the people, even though I just do things with them
Mm-hmm.
and benefit from them, I just real throw my fire, burn my fire when I feel the need to on the ESC,
Mm-hmm.
Emancipation Support Committee.
Right.
But today I want to actually give them props for the change that we see.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you and all comment when you come in,
Yeah.
the look.
Yeah, the look and feel was much different.
And a lot of people commented to me this year that they feel that there was an energy.
Mm-hmm.
That was big for me though.
Ah.
That there was a real nice, positive energy. You know, blessed day Crystal,
Hey, Puye, what going on, girl?
right? That it was a nice energy
Mm-hmm.
around the space and place.
Right.
But the look, because you know, everything is scrutinized a little more when it comes to us doing something. Everything is scrutinized a little more when black people doing it.
Yeah.
So this year, that look, you know, must say, real big ups and love to the people that work hard behind the scenes. One of them who I know that's work hard for me is Khadijah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so big up Khadijah. I see people crying, putting on the thing, you know.
Amen.
That, cry literally because some of we was getting on like old NIGG and you know, the OJTs that was there, the young black children that was there helping out.
Right.
Some of them look really enthusiastic. It was good to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then defenders, the world so nice and wrong and small, King. The people in the booth opposite me, the daughter going to school at Akinte. And is Akinte friend in the class next to she. And Akinte, hey, Mrs. Ainwan and Akinte is here with us today.
Yes, support.
Right.
Support is the action word.
So,
Well, everybody know my wife is my right hand, so you see me, you see she. And? What are we talking about? So if all interfere with me, all I don't know.
that is where that'll be.
Yeah.
So Akinte had a friend to play with that I know kind of save, you know. While she loved doing it with me,
Yeah.
she's still a child now.
Yeah.
So she had a friend, and a little talk with the husband,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really the wife of the scene in the morning when I drop Akinte to school now.
Right.
And I look at how energy does operate and how the universe does operate now.
Mm-hmm.
The day when we were racking up, I decided I had to go and tell them, well, you know, it was so good to have all as neighbors
Right.
for what, you know, what give her Akinte now.
Mm-hmm.
And while I telling him, she said, well, you know, I telling my husband I had to come and tell you the exact same thing. I telling him that when you come, I had to tell you I was so glad, you know. You was right here. We be passing one another nearly every day. You know, just a good morning and all right, you know.
Yeah.
Not knowing we're doing almost the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? But the village was nice. Now it's for us to do a little more than just rah and be out there. So you see what you do? You went on the walk and you come in the village.
Yeah.
We had to do that.
Brother.
I don't want to hear nobody talk about the emancipation thing.
Yeah.
And you know, even on the walk,
Yeah.
you never come in the village one day, they talk about sports.
Yeah, what I telling you, eh? After all that, brother, I don't know how people that still stay in that village after that walk, boy.
Whole
That
day.
wickedness, boy. That penance.
Nah, boy.
That penance. I couldn't stay. I really couldn't. I was tired. And then Genesis, my son was, even though he was acting like he was all right, he wanted to knock out.
Yeah, well, I mean.
Because as he hit the car seat, that was it.
Cha-cha.
Yeah. That was it.
I used to do that when I was actually just a visitor. Yeah, I see my father used to come and go back and come back.
No, I mean doing that.
I coming down for the walk 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Spend a little while on the promenade till they're ready.
Yeah.
Walk, jump up and down, come in the village, eat something, and I day whole day. But I think a big part of that too, though, and it's something that I want to see.
Yeah.
When I had just started coming to the Emancipation Village, my first trip to the Emancipation Village was 2002. I'd never heard of it before. But, meeting my biological father, and he was into them things.
Yeah.
That's something that he implored me to go to now.
Right.
And I'm glad I did. I'm real glad I did. And, it's so funny that I do including now. I'd never forget my first trip to the Emancipation Village. I could tell you why I had one. And you're going to laugh.
We had one.
A Tommy Hilfiger jersey. And a Tommy Hilfiger sneakers. You understand? Yeah, Tommy's jersey and sneakers. But that time, teaching was a big part of the village.
Right.
So you'd have the different groups having the discussions and the lectures, whether it be the Jamaat al-Muslimin, the United Nuapian Nations, whatever. And when I tell you, these people used to have a crowd because you come and you could ask a question, and you go on the mic, you ask a question, and then and it's something that I would really like to see be reignited.
Right.
Because to me, that was a draw. I remember he's now my chief. On my first meeting, Olaki Amasatunji, TUH Oguna Ife. It was in the village, And I remember this power. I tell you, that image is a powerful image. This man in all white, with a white beard, white hair on his head, coming towards me, and I know he's friends on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Never meet him in person, and say hi, all going on, everything all right here. But that was a real big part of it. Sometimes hundreds of people around a tent. Because as I say, the question and answer.
Yeah.
And it's something that I would like to see come back to the village where people, we turn down the music for a little bit and let the teaching sessions. Because I think just like myself, there are a few people who used to look forward to that.
The teaching part. Yeah, well, as I tell you, I feel like that's one of the things I'm missing from the village now. Because the first time I came, National Archives had a big tent.
They had one again.
This year?
Yeah.
Right. But the buzz around it wasn't there. It didn't have the pull, I should say, to say, hey, come and learn something. Come and read. Because the first time I come there, I had to go back and get my chair because the two of them stand up in there reading, right? And learning about the history and what happened and what didn't happen and who and what and what and what. Right? Along with the fact that there was the drumming tent.
Right.
Right. Where you would go and learn about the different types of drums. And if you want to even figure out how to do it, they would give you a little demonstration kind of vibes. That was the first time I ever went. And since then,
you send any link?
Shit now. The first time, and then yeah boy, I had a shake off the rust, boy. Yeah, and then that was the first time. So after that, I find it has kind of taken a dip now. You know what I mean? And, since then...
No, what I realize with it too is that the people coming in tend to treat it like a flea market.
Well...
No.
You can't blame the people.
No, let me tell you why I say that.
Go ahead.
Because I watched it again this year.
Go ahead.
I watched it last year.
Go ahead.
And they come in, it had drummers, and the entrance and everything. And where the Nuapians was, he was able to see, as you walk in, all the larger than life-size statue of the Kemetic gods
Right.
and goddesses.
Right.
So that was visible.
Right.
There are drumming going on in the back, especially the day before Emancipation and Emancipation Day itself.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go around there on a tent, under the tent, have drumming going on. And I trying to figure out how all these people fit in that space, because if I'm mistaken, I think rain did give you a little drizzle.
Mm-hmm.
But people didn't move in, you know. They just, right? The things that be going on, where we had to come, while they coming, while I, as a vendor, wanted to come and shop, I also wanted to come and look around and be a little more engaged.
Right.
You know, yeah, the people and them. What I saw a lot of the day before Emancipation was the people who just run away from lunch, from work on lunch, to come and get something to wear the next day. Right. But it has have a lot to see and do.
Right.
And what we have to work on now is helping the ESC acquire somewhere that this village could be 365 days for the year. And I want to say it like that, because while I'm not trying to put down what the ESC and them doing, they have been doing it a long time, and we do have a permanent space.
Right.
So maybe, just maybe, it's time for people on the outside to assist now. Somebody might have the expertise, you know, how
Right.
to put it in place, because everybody can't get, and we ain't getting.
Yeah.
That means we ain't doing something right.
It also means that the body is not approaching the powers that be to acquire it.
So that was saying I
Because it's
don't
the
know.
representation, you know.
I don't know what them doing, but they've been doing it a long time. I just saying maybe because at that time I'd be like, boy, we had to get rid of them and thing, but we can't get rid of them,
Right. I had no intentions on getting rid of them.
right?
None.
What we had to do is do that work with them,
Yeah.
and I was saying maybe if somebody and they had to do it from the outside and bring it to them, because there's an umbrella body.
It
The
is.
kind of things that I see. I mean, I know it now, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Imagine, I used to laugh and tell Modupe, big up Modupe. Boy, I see Angelique Kidjo for free and didn't even know who I was watching, and I love this woman music now. Modupe and them going crazy. Kadisha, all I want to do is meet Angelique Kidjo. I never see Modupe go on like that. And some other people inside are there,
Right.
right? No, I understand. But we get to see Angelique Kidjo for free, yo. We get to see fella Kute's son, where we actually meet him because he come by with boot and thing. We have pictures with him for free.
That is this time? Or
No,
before?
some years ago.
Right.
That was 2014.
Right.
That big.
Yeah, that very big.
So they had the reach. We just had to work with them now.
They do have the reach, but my issue with them is that they are, this is my perception, because remember I on the outskirts and I holding on to your pants leg, right? Because if I let go, it will be me against them, and I don't want it to be that, right? But the fact of the matter is, for me, I think that they're not opening the space up enough for the community to be involved in that organization. That's how I feel, right? Because there is no doubt that people have access.
Right.
I have access, and you know that, in terms of connections, who we could heal, whisper in our ear, ting, and get things done, right? But I personally don't feel that they're doing enough to encourage and empower the community, the black community, to have a hand in what the organization doing, right? Because remember, we had them already. And as I say, one of the topics, we have about 19 topics already for this season,
Don't line up.
Done line up. And one of the topics is Emancipation Day. The focus is too much on the day. You understand? Because somebody asked me yesterday, not yesterday, today's what, Wednesday, Tuesday. Somebody asked me Saturday, the last customer had asked me, how come the village does only be open for 5 days? Why not 2 weeks? Right? Because remember, after the hustle and bustle, the rush, people still want to get things. You know what I mean? People still want to get things. And one of the grouses I have with a lot of the small businesses inside that day is after emancipation, you cannot find them. The people who was next door to you, who we buy the fan,
And singers.
them have no social media. I stand up in them booth after I buy the fan, looking for the pages to follow, and there is none. I have to save the number, and when I'm ready, I have to call. Come on, yo, we in 2023. Right? So,
I just give, you see that one? I want to go in on that because it have a few of them so well.
dialects. Because people go only see you on the first.
Dialects for...
Them.
No, I say, now, let me tell you why I on the fan of that. Why I can see my business not having a social media presence in this format of the world that we live in. And some people thriving without it.
Right.
And unfortunately or fortunately, plenty of the businesses in there especially because they run by older people.
I was waiting for you to go there. Here why?
Where they come from a time
word I'm out. But
it's working for them.
yes, Andre. But the problem with that is
Shannon.
hey,
Madam
Madam
Director.
Director, boy, loving the house. The problem with that is the same problem the ESC is going to face soon enough.
Right.
And it's the same problem the politicians, the PNM, the UNC, well, not the UNC so much, but the party is going to face. Let me tell you what the problem is. There is a cross-section of our society, right? That whether you talk to them or not, them niggas is coming, right? Them is coming. They come in and vote because they know that they civic duty or whatever, and them going and vote regardless, right? You see the people after them, which is me and you, and we children. You see that gap? It's going to get bigger. It is going to get bigger because here what happening? The children and them know where to find all the new brands. Where they going and look for it? The first place I just go and look for anything is on Facebook. Right? Which is now old people's social media.
Yeah, boy.
Alright? That's the first place I just go and look for thing. And then if I can't find it on Facebook or Instagram, the third option is to Google it. And if after I Google it and I can't get nothing, then I will send a WhatsApp. I'll pop a status and hope somebody see it and send information or whatever. Or I'll pop the same status on Facebook looking for recommendations. Right? Even if we doing word of mouth recommendations on Facebook, right? What is the easier thing? At Nzinga's Fashion, enter. The person say, open, bam. They get access to all the facets of the person business that they're looking for.
So, in our world, we understand that.
Right?
But as I say, as adults, something that working for we and working for we well.
That's called a comfort zone, bro.
We could talk till we mouth boss.
That's called a comfort zone.
A comfort zone that is profitable to you. Or our next man could talk till he mouth boss. Once that working, and sadly. So the good thing about it is
Yeah, but what happens when it stops work?
Somebody that we're not getting at.
Alright.
Plenty of these people have a lot of young people around them. So, all right, daddy, all right, mommy. That's how you wanted? All right, okay. As daddy and mommy say, hell, look, use it now.
Yeah, but that, you see, the problem with that is, King, you waited until you reach at the edge of the precipice, you know, to create the so-called legacy for your business. That madness.
Them not looking at it, so their legacy done created already.
How?
Eh?
How the legacy created?
You remember in them mind, I only talking here from conversation with one or two of them like that, right?
All right.
In them mind, I run in this business 30 years without social media, you know.
Cool.
When I give you it, you go do the social media thing.
And tomorrow, you can't get up. Tomorrow, you get a stroke, you can't talk. You can't pass on the information. This is the problem here.
We ain't saying no.
This is a major issue.
When I started earlier, I say I ain't say no to none of that. You know. Let's say there is work going on with some of them.
Right.
Because as I say, it's our lady in there. And it was made mention of her. I didn't even know she was so old. And I don't know if she's Ras' mother. Ras who used to sell outside of Success. And I think he was in
Mango?
Yeah.
Eh?
Right?
Yeah.
He was there selling snow cone.
Serious?
I just that you bust out fast.
Yeah, I
I
really
was
didn't stick.
really to carry. He was literally across in the opening from where we was.
Serious, and I like
I'm
the
not
serious
sure
boy.
if Miss Irene is his mother, but she's 91 years old selling in the village.
Right.
You're going to tell she was social media. And
No,
she have a little crowd, eh? She do she little knickknacks and thing and thing. So
Yeah, but then-
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but just saying that has some of them king.
No, but here this is where, because me and Aquino had this conversation, and I real ponder this conversation, eh? Because the things he say, in the heat of the moment, I might not agree. But when he leave and go, and the shop get quiet, I start to reflect on a lot of what he was saying, right? And
Friendly neighborhood wanky. You look my mother in your house, mommy.
Wanky boy, Wanky sent my video this morning, boy. Some men bawling in a waterfall, boy. That thing raised my pause, yes? You'll get to that. Anyway, live
Your
chat.
thoughts and feelings.
Hey, Bookman. Yeah, so here we go on. Now, this is why I started off by saying there is a responsibility that lies on the Emancipation Support Committee where the community is concerned, right? A 91-year-old woman who don't have nothing to do with social media have a business and an idea that in a very short space of time, if she have no children associated with the business or involved in that business, is going to enrich the cemetery. Like a lot of the sweetbread and the pole and the guava cheese and the snacks that we know that dead and gone because Granny choose or did not choose to pass on the recipe. That could have enriched the family going forward because remember, you making that for fun. But I sitting down watching that and saying, ooh,
Business.
that business, boy.
See that selling.
How you mean? Young Bermudez, I studying Bermudez in my head. You understand? And I'm saying, the responsibility lies that after the Emancipation Village done, they're supposed to have a post-mortem. The post-mortem being, everything I now tell you, I went by Nzingas have no social media, I'll have to fix that. Right? And fixing it doesn't mean your responsibility is to make sure that they do it, not you do it for them. You understand? You sit down with them and you tell them, here what's going on, Auntie Irene. Is Irene you say?
Sorry, yeah.
Miss Irene, we realize, you're coming up the road, your business doing well, you're making your money, ting, but we don't want the business to die. Right? Because if it dies, it's just another one, and people go and forget about it in not even 5 days. It used to be 9, but I feel like we memory shorter than that now.
With the amount of things in we face.
Correct. Right? And that is going to kill off plenty. But look at mother say there. Auntie Mommy,
Yeah, boy,
Auntie Jean and them guava cheese, yeah.
Hey, legendary guava cheese.
Right? And my neighbor too, Auntie Beulah, Miss Beulah, she used to make a wicked guava cheese, boy. And I asked her, she daughter the other day, Auntie Jama, oh God, boy. You know the recipe, boy? Make a little thing for her. She lost. The grandfather used to make drops, coconut drop.
Remember, we could come closer to him to remember Christopher. Remember Christopher telling me about that something that he mother, some candy.
Yeah, sugar cake.
No, not sugar cake. It's a candy.
Oh, like
that is a sweetie
like butternut
that they used to make.
or butter toffee or something.
Mother,
So yeah,
and then never. He say, and he's seeing that
that could be a big industry.
You know, Christopher.
Yeah, he's ideas boss, sauce boss.
Ideas boss.
Yeah,
You know, so again, we don't say no. But the those that I don't feel this conversation would reach to and change, I really trying for it to be a lesson.
right,
Because I think I see real lessons in this year's Emancipation celebrations.
right,
Right? I see the possibility for growth for my business
right,
and many other businesses there. Right? I also see how, I mean, we know it, but to see it happening in real life, we know how the way something look does attract people. Right? I would say, big up to Euclid and Ian and the Ankh.
right.
as well as Baba Omidiran and Iya Candice of Ashe Cosmetic Q. And it just so happened they was right opposite one another. You didn't get reached by them, by the young?
Nah.
Watch, man.
I tell you, when I leave you,
Everybody who come to the village, to me, I wish they did get to go in there because the way these businesses was set up, yo, feel like, to me, is the height of African ingenuity and showcasing some of we crafting talent and we building talent while doing business. So when you hear building talent, you might think construction. And while he could do the construction, no, this is the setup of that boy. Yeah, I wish everybody who had come into the village could have seen it. Because for me, you know, as I always tell you, I is not the person to show off when it comes to setup. For me, it could just be a table with clothes on it. But Ian from the anchor really inspired me to do something different, boy. Real inspire me.
so you see, you know, we always talking about economies, right? You see how much economies, we ain't even half an hour, 31 minutes into the show. You see how much economies we done to touch going in just in the village alone. The Emancipation Support Committee supposed to be recording that, bro. Every night, you supposed to be going live on IG, going live on Facebook. You understand? And have people who in there hyping that pull to 1 or 2, 3 influencers like we girl who's model for you. What's your name?
Nikki.
Atalia, no.
Atalia.
Nikki too. Nikki no influencer, but Atalia. Right? You call these people will do these things for free. It's not everything is about money. You understand? Because there is also the equity in that space that we not creating for one another, you know, because ultimately, King, how much thing we go do? How much money we go spend? Right? When we have people powerful like Ian and them, right? Them should be the ones to decorate that village. Like, be real.
I ain't like that the boot. Boy, I went by that boot as much as possible, boy.
Right?
Like that people that I send there, and them come back like, yo, that place real.
Media coverage,
it
all
give
them
you
thing
the,
lacking.
It give you the
And here's my thing, right? And this is why I say, as a people, sometimes that lovey-dovey thing, it don't really benefit we. Right? When I say lovey-dovey, I mean, oh gosh, thing, you know, everything nice. Miss the time for we to start to say, hey, yeah, what's going on? This is a national holiday. Right? It is a national celebration of a 50% cross-section of the society. Could be more. Because we claim any Douglas. I don't know about the Indian and them, but we claim any Douglas, right? A 60-something% cross-section of the society. And the national TV station, not on there? No, boy. No.
So now, this is the part of the conversation that has run a lot of them so-called people who know the black, but only know the black at a certain time now. You know, like this part of the conversation. I don't know. Again, the only thing I just bonfire on them for is what I feel I know.
Right.
I don't know what they do or do in terms of applying for media coverage. But let we look from the outside now. There are certain things that the media they show up to. Like, who invite all they here? This is a national festival. This is an international festival. You have people that comes here for this.
Right. Because CNC was at the proclamation, because I was watching it on Facebook Live.
Right? You have Trinidad and Tobago. It's the first nation on the face of the earth to proclaim Emancipation Day as a national holiday.
Right.
Not a part-time or a national holiday since the 80s. We have inspired many other countries to do the same via NJAC and the ESCTT. Right? Now I have to ask, am I being a conspiracy theorist by wondering, like, the silence in the media are we thinking it with a conspiracy mind, or is it really true that our stuff don't get a certain type of coverage? Because you can't tell me that parade, which is like a Carnival Monday parade, and as Kerriga Mandela and Carol Mandela always say, Carnival is a celebration of emancipation.
Right.
So the same coverage that Carnival Monday and Tuesday again, Emancipation morning supposed to get that. No kind of specials, boy. But yet still, I mean, all that beautiful blackness that happened for them 5.5 days. Did we get that on the front page? Did we get that on the third page? So the front page and the third pages in Trinidad and Tobago and the so-called national newspapers is now reserved for crime and politics. And bacchanal. Not all. You see the way people are dressed while others walking there?
Of course.
And nothing? No. So as I say, I don't know what the ESC could do different about that. But I'm pretty sure invitations to these media houses sent out to all.
Yeah, but I don't want no invitation. I demanding.
How do you do that, Karen?
What you mean?
Karen, you could talk that day. I could send something demanding, so I could come here and you look at that and ball. That's something. You with your attitude coming anyway. You ain't coming nowhere. I could use the harshest language in that to send for you, and you do business about it.
Right.
You ain't coming nowhere, Karen.
You know what's the difference?
What's the difference?
We don't have no support, bro. We don't have no community. That is the difference.
So let me talk about it from that angle.
But that is where I was going. Because when the year when they put Merry Christmas in the newspapers before Diwali, or Eid, or whichever one it was, and he write them and let them know, hey, all they cannot celebrate Christmas before they acknowledge this. And they had to remove all the ads and apologize.
And that's so stupid. That makes absolutely no sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. But it says to me
that
the respect and the power that they have.
The organization have.
Right.
And the power is not just people who always just talk about Saturday man, you know.
No, but it's the organization.
I say all I understand is Saturday organization.
Yeah.
Because of the money that the people that backs the organization have.
Right. But them people also financing the parties. So when you stamp your foot and the ground shake, you have to listen. Right? And this is where we coming in now, because I want we to start to see the importance. And the video yesterday with the fight is what that wake up everybody now, because everybody is like, but how? We never know we could do that. I seen people on Facebook talking about that unity. They never see that before. Because what we does always see, the white police coming down and we watch. We getting licks and we watching and whatever. But now, remember, as I tell you, all they had to do is remove that first part of the video with the white people attacking the black man.
Yeah, and then it go look like,
and spin it.
It look like we gay, like hooligans.
And say a boat docking at wherever the name of the place is, Montgomery, Alabama dock, attack the white people on the boat because they didn't want to move the boat and and the media spin that now and we looking like the criminals, you know. Right?
As per usual.
As per usual, because the media is they master it. But it's time for we to start to realize what is what. Right? Last season we was nice and yes, you know, thing and we willing and thing. But this season, bruh, we had to start a stamp with it, because the point is we getting older, right? And you have a business, I have a business. Before we even reach the Emancipation Support Committee, we have to make sure them thing correct. Right? And we have to make sure that in everything we do, because your thing have economy, my thing have economy. Right? And the bigger your thing gets, you have the ability to hire people of our community.
I know why that is be so. That part I would be like, yo, but plenty of ways think, and we had to talk about all them thing, boy. And I was saying that to Monko Oka this morning. Plenty of we still had the I don't want my neighbor get bigger than me.
I don't care.
Karen, we don't care. That has never even been a thought in my head. Like,
but as a capitalist
my
thought,
partner telling me he started with the house. Two things I look at in that: shaky hand. He man like he feel my thing. He started well up. I ain't seen him in a long time. he living in a family house. The elders died. And the other family that would have full of the house not live in Trinidad. So in most cases, you just stay there and get comfortable.
Yeah.
Say now about our own and I can build and then start so. Like, you know how good I just feel? People my age and a little younger talk about the owning home and building home and thing, boy. But I just real enjoy hearing that, boy.
Yeah.
And I say that's always come from a place of I somebody that never lived somewhere that somebody else can tell me don't come back. In all my years of living on this earth, I've never lived in a place that was mine or that I didn't have to worry about.
Right.
So it's a goal I have, but when I hear other people around me achieving that goal, I'll be happy. And when I listening to people now, like, you don't understand, the bigger a business get in your community, is a few things could happen.
Yeah.
They need people, they need to hire people. You or your children might end up getting into a business supplying that same business. That business growth might influence you or your child in a positive way to start business. It's have a few things well could come out of that.
Of course.
This is not just, but again, I see it as just, I do what this person get bigger than me. I could care less how big you get.
No, but the reality is, King, as I always say, we live in a world of infinite. You understand? Infinity is like, I can't cut all the head. How much jersey you could make? How much jersey you could sell? You could sell plenty jerseys, you know. But the fact of the matter is everybody ain't going to like your jersey. You understand? So, and then you have a part of it there that we ain't even touch on, which is teaching. You understand? You could open your little thing now and start to teach people in the community, teach the children, let them send the children to learn to print jersey and design and this and that and the next. You know what I mean? Look, Aquino say something there. He said the newspapers have to sell and TV ads have to sell, and the lack of media support boils down to the lack of perceived commercial value from the community.
I want to go with the first part because the second part I agree with. But that's just to show you the nasty, twisted mentality we have here. And where it come from. We know where it come from.
Yeah.
That papers have to sell, and to sell papers, you have to put either violence, bacchanal, or politics.
Yep.
That's sad, eh, boy?
Yep.
That real sad, boy. But that part there is only we could change that. See the last part about media support boils down to the lack of perceived commercial value from the community. That's squarely on our shoulders.
Of course.
Squarely on our shoulders. Because when somebody tell me today in 2023, they never heard of the Emancipation Village, Israel tried to figure out how. Because when I find out about the Emancipation Village in 2002, it had no social media.
Right.
This was like 5 years before social media starting to weight is steady.
Right.
And the amount of people I told, telling me I know married it, make it like a little mini lime every year. And we're going down in the village together on Emancipation Day. Right. And spend the whole day. Me and space? Yeah. Right? How? What big stone you living under?
Yeah.
That you in here not all about the Emancipation Village. Israel will question people when they say that they never hear about it. Somebody must talk about that around here, boy. Especially living on the East-West corridor.
Correct.
Especially live the closer you get to Port of Spain. You can't tell me you live in Laventille and never hear about the Emancipation Village. You're crazy. You live in Belmont, coming by the Savannah to sweat and then notice just all these tents and them going up, all these flags and them going up. Where is that here, boy? The next thing that was good for me in this period here, boy, was the way we get on to see the king, boy. I was glad to see that, boy. Because I always remember my mother telling me they line up to see the queen. And if we could make children line up in the hot sun to see the queen, my daughter, I don't know what it is she understood. She make it she business, daddy. I want to see the king. I don't know what she understood in she DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not something that I said I want to talk to her about.
Right.
She's like, Daddy, I want to see the king. Daddy, I want to see the king. And we end up in front. Understand? So she keeps saying, I see a king. I see an African king.
Right.
And that's something that will stay with her for a little while. Maybe she whole life. That she see an African king. Because all we just see on TV is European monarchies.
Yeah.
Understand? So that was real good to way the people, the way people come and they wanted to see and the attitude and actions. It was good to see that. You know? When they started to announce that he coming in, they wanted them to greet in a certain way, boy. And then hearing all them voices and them, yeah, man, I doing that. I doing that. I'm tell you why I doing that. Most of we in we lifetime never see nothing royal when it comes to Africa. Everything royal we see is a crown in a European style.
Well.
I can't say.
Well. That is it. Right there, sir. Because we have been taught. Yeah. We have been told, and given information. So when I see it, everybody started sending it for me because everybody know what we about. And I say, boy, dang man, come in, whatever. So yeah, so I share it up, whatever. And then I get to see him the morning of the proclamation and whatever. So
Metal.
Shit. No, I can't have X with Batman then because I understand. Right? That metal has something. The goal have something, boy. And we attracted to it naturally. Right? As much as some of we fear it now because of course we get robbed and this and that and the next. I understand why them fellas and them drawn to it because when you go back, it's that. It's in your heritage, it's in your DNA.
But it's in the ground.
It's in the ground, we walking on it.
We walking on this thing, boy. Just to be, you digging, you look at the plant up something, clink.
Yeah.
We do so a big chunk of gold.
Yeah.
And my mother say, she didn't see the Queen was the Prime Minister of India. Okay.
Well, that was.
But I remember somebody telling me they're lining up
To see the Queen?
to see the Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a little bill to pay here, boy.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
So, get ready as KFC presents our OUR DJ battle. As I always say, OUR Radio is looking for the hottest young DJ and announcer combination to become a part of our patriotic lineup and represent Trinidad and Tobago music the right way. Do you have what it takes to impress our celebrity judges and entertain the fans live on air? Then, now is your chance to win brand new DJ equipment, vouchers, and an exclusive 1-year contract with OUR.FM to fill our coveted Friday night slot. Register today by sending a 15-minute demo mix to DJ Battle at OURradio.fm. Contestants must be 18 years and over. Deadline for submissions are Friday, September 1st, 2023. All year. Contact and keep it locked to our Instagram page at OUR.fm for all contest details. So submit your demos now and get ready to win our DJ battle. Brought to you by KFC and OURradio.ltd. Yeah. So that's a big part of it, bro. That king coming there. And I see we boy Shaka. Big up Shaka. Shaka was he received his chieftaincy
in Nigeria.
Last week.
Before, yeah.
He tell me you have a little stone for me there, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So we support us doing things.
Big respect to Brother Shaka. So cool and calm with it.
Yep.
Yeah, you come, you leave and you're gone. send back a picture from he in the Fela Kuti Museum in Nigeria in one of the Nubian Experience T-shirts.
Yeah, boy. That was big. That was big.
I don't know how the chieftaincy bestowed upon him.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to, watching you continue the works. Yeah, because, Udani the last time, he's hosted a program as well. He for Orisha Way of Life.
Yeah.
So big respect to him and MC Duke.
Mm-hmm.
As we go forward, I was also wonder when I look around at the village, something that it seemed to be increasing in my view is watching people come with other people and dissuading them from certain things, or you're watching the body language and the physical look on the face. And I'd be like, yo, so we really come here for, boy? Seriously, like, we really come here for? All right? The next thing, boy. So I just live good with my fellow entrepreneurs, the various people selling there. And we're doing this a little while now. I selling in the village since 2012.
Right.
I would have been buying from some of these people prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
And something I watching more and more, boy. Sometimes when you tell them your prices, they look on their face like you expect it to be $1 or something. And I just had to be holding it back. Everybody is like, no, you have to be thinking me like, yo. I never see that look on people's face when I used to shop by them stores and I'm in town on Frederick Street and Henry Street and when you go in the mall in Chin City Mall or in West Mall. I never see them look on people's face, boy.
You wouldn't.
I'd be
You wouldn't. Because they ain't see no prestige in that.
Well, boy.
Assumed prestige.
By me, you could not see it. And if you don't see it, it ain't meant for you. But you ain't going to come and make it look or feel no kind of way, because I real proud of my shit. I be look that jersey you are when I watch and like, yo.
It's hard.
That's real bad. I do that thing.
Yeah, it's hard.
You understand? So you definitely cannot do that now, but I find a seat a little more this year. And then talking to one or two other people, especially those who would have been selling the gears from Ghana, Nigeria, and them places. You're telling me that some people come on their face. $500 for that.
But then when Diwali come along, they'll go and pay premium $1.
Yeah.
Because they have to strut it in the office.
For the same one day.
For the one day.
Understand?
Right? Anyway.
So again, these things are on us. These things are on us. Right? My trying to figure out now realistically is how do we get around that? Because I could talk till my mouth bust, What would people tell me? You only talking so we could buy your clothes. All right, what's wrong with that? I had a talk like this, but them on the man on the horse and them is ads and thing they had. Before they get so big now, they don't really advertise like that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
The ones where all they like the letters and them on from the name. They don't advertise like that now. I say, but how do we go forward now in getting our people to realize and understand just how important supporting ourselves is? Because plenty of I know vex with a man who have a job and satisfied with his job. Yeah, who are vexed with. I vex with the people and them who trying to dissuade the children, the nieces, the nephews, the grandchildren from opening their own business.
Right.
So you wasn't brave enough, or you didn't have the mental capacity to think about opening your own business, because we know it's not for everybody. But you over 50 or 60 in the world that we living in today, and your child, grandchild, niece, nephew tell you they want to open a business. Your first question is why? Why you want to do that? Nah. See them so? I don't want them around my child at all.
Boy, and the hard part about it with me and that is that all they can show you how that work for you, you know. In terms of, in my estimation, because the way how I just think kind of, my thinking is be kind of vast now, boy. So I would look at certain things as mediocre. Because to me, yes, you did enough. You did the best that you could have done with what you had. Right? But you kind of put the full stop on the dinner. You didn't try to go any further than that. And now that your child is trying to go further than that, you're trying to stop him. Prime example. My son. So you know he come into thing today's the first day and whatever. But he come to me and he tell me he don't feel working for people is for he. So I say, well, we'll bring it to that, you know, premature assessment. We'll bring it to that now. Well, boy, you know, this and that, and the supervisor this, and the manager that, and I say, my boy, you better not think that this is no out, you know. That way you just go in and feel as you bounce your toe day or thing get hard day, you're looking to bolt, you know. I say, because you're going to do me the same thing. You understand? I say, because you're going to come in my place and be part of my team, and when you realize my rules stringent and but the way how my thing function and strict, you might say, nah boy, let me go and do this my way. Right? I not having that. I say, because I make an investment and I need to make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into, because living and working for yourself is fine, you know. Just understand that all your short-term goals, you have to wrap that up and put a bow on it for the next 2 to 5 years. Right? I say, because no credit union in recognizing you, no bank in recognizing you, right? No institution in recognizing you, just so, as no barber, you know. Right? I say, so the first thing you have to understand is work. While you're working, you build your clientele on the side. The clientele will build because people will, it's natural. Once the wheels start to turn, you can't stop it. You could stop it. Right? But you have to understand that at that point, this is where, when the clientele start to build, now you have to start to put things in place to pull the parachute and jump. Right? Because you ain't want to stay there and the clientele, because eventually the business will start to choke you, you know, to the point where you have to say, nah, boy, I can't do the two no more, I'm gone. But at that point, you should have already established your bank account, your credibility, credit, all these things with these institutions, because whether we like it or not, that is the game we playing. You understand? That is the game we playing. So I tell him, I say, I don't, you know. I will tell you the call tomorrow. I say, but I don't want to hear you bawling at no point going down the road, because it's a consequence of the decision that you're making. You understand? And as I say, I still believe that in the business community, in the black community, we're not putting enough emphasis on the transferal of not just the wealth, but the knowledge, the information, the abilities to carry on the business. Because in your business day, she don't have to print. No. When you reach where you going, partner, she not supposed to have to lift a finger to do nothing, because the business is supposed to be running at a place where you have your employees, you have a location, you're buying your jerseys from wherever, it printing, and all she had to do is sign the checks. You understand? So we had to start to train them from now. We can't wait until we reach 91 to now start to study. Oh God, boy, I had to get a lawyer, and I had to do this, and I had to do that. Nah. Them things had to happen earlier. Because we take too long, and then when we reach to that place, all we faculties in there, then the children and them manipulating you, because this one feel they should get more than the next one, and wherever. So from now, You go and put everything in place so that by the time that time get here, that's another topic, I bring in insurance, man. You had to come. You had to come because we,
Who was that?
Quincy Tyner, right? I bring in he. He had to come because I want him to break some of them myths that we as a people have specific to insurance and insurance products. You understand?
Okay.
So, yeah. What's this Aquino say? Oh, Auntie Mommy say, Karen, you make a valid point. There are hills and valleys and potholes too. What this hard thing, boy.
Yeah, well, I know. Nobody tell YouTube nothing about that here, boy.
And it's not like you could move it, eh? You can't even say you could move it, press and hold and move it. Guidance is essential, yes. Yes, so, Auntie Mommy.
And this is where it's come back to right? Some of these things are them easy to say for you, based on, first would be your mindset.
Right.
And then based on the places and spaces that you would have end up via, your work life at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is by no means an excuse, because one thing I accept is that excuse ain't getting you nowhere.
No.
Excuse ain't improving nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And people will see through an excuse after a while. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see that here. You see the things that you know by,
mm-hmm.
the things that you're exposed to. Because if you tell in Thailand, I will be the first to tell Tyler that too. Like, yo, even if you make get a year again. Because just bossing out just so. And all them things, I tell you, imagine I running a business.
Yeah.
It is not a humongous business as yet. But we're talking about a business where I have a business bank account, all my money going to the bank and everything. My credit card expire and it's pay and take it back one.
Mm-hmm.
Pay and take it back one. When you look at my history, because I had a real like the
VTM.
Yeah. I still don't like the idea that I don't have none of that again. So when I do get back a credit card,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and use it like how I was using that.
Right.
I'm only going to buy things when I had the money to put it on the card.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But these things, and them, I mean, when we look at other countries, we want to boast about these countries, and them, these things could be implemented here.
Of course.
How is it so hard? And why would you this? It's easier to give me a VTM card. It should be.
Mm-hmm.
Why discontinue it?
And then the card that you give we, the Visa debit, we can't use that because of the US.
The thing don't make no sense at all. So now is a stranglehold on the smaller businesses and them who lack certain things. Because you hear what you say. You tell them, go and get certain things now because why?
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things hard to get.
Yep.
As a young, this one might be across the board once you're poor.
Right.
Right? But it are certain things, it's real problems to get.
Yeah.
You're working, and a job letter does help you get all them things.
Yeah. Licks.
Go and get all them things now.
Licks.
Go and get all them things now. No. I always say that in 2015, when I decided this not making no sense because I know all the going and send we home just now.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a prophet, but when the CEO of a company come and tell you there's a new structure of the company and it had no contract workers in that structure,
Yeah.
I know you're telling me there.
And you're not a guess.
You understand? That phone company now.
Yeah. You're not a guess.
Yeah, the favorite color seemed to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah. The CEO come in here and we are a meeting. And at the end of the meeting, he asked about questions and I asked, I said, well, I don't see myself on that structure. Well, you can't see yourself individually. But you see how they take care as idiots too. I said, well, as a contract worker and I don't see myself in that. I get up and walk out the meeting. I went and had me some lunch.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I did the work. Because I don't know. And that was in May.
Yeah.
By the December, a lot of contract staff was sent home. You understand? But when I left that job, I didn't leave with no little bit of money, saving.
Yeah.
I had a little kakada, as Grandpa used to say. I had a little kakada up aside.
Right.
Thing. I remember breaking my unit trust, all kind of thing. if you could hear that now, if you could hear one thing and you want to, you have a business idea, you don't start whatever, and you're working, build up some things first. Build up some kind of money, you're paying rent, save a year rent. Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Don't party. Watch when my mother used to tell me, and I just laugh now because I was an adult and I seen it today. Partying going away, liming going away when I want to go and she ain't sending me.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. And to even reinforce that statement, the world was in a medical lockdown. Where you couldn't even lime and congregate. They was trying to tell you how much people you could have in your house and all kind of thing. All kind of. But look, we outside partying and thing now.
Brother, every sneakers I wanted in school I could get now.
You understand?
Every single one.
So, if you could do that for a year, not party, not lime, and save that money for if you're renting a year rent, your internet bill is $250, save a year internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can do that, then yeah.
And the flip side for he too is that he never stand up a whole day in his life. Tremen. So you might stand up and watch me do it. Well, not stand up. You're sitting down and watching me doing it and thinking, yeah, I can do that. I gonna make my own money. Take. And then the second day you're balling because your back is not yours.
I want to say this, right? But what do we know now? Two things I realize, boy. I didn't always know it. But just show me it more, boy.
Right.
Trinidadians are real nasty. In terms of the way we just, like, yo, no way I live, I'd have a drain running in front of me and I in the front, that drain dirty. I don't care who's responsible for cleaning it.
But you ain't letting it pass in front by you, dirty.
No!
Exactly.
Breads have a yard broom. I buy yard broom. I get fed up at the center black disinfectant. I started by just bleach to kill off whoever send it, and I throw something around it. I get fed up at that center. Right? I watching this thing here now, boy, and you letting that water get black. So it water running on top of the blackness and it looking thing. As you move that, you take something and move that scent that has come. You're like, yo. And that people reason for not cleaning it is they no responsibility.
No, but who responsibility it is?
But in front of my yard? Nah, brother.
Brother, it's one drain, but each piece of the drain that passing in front by you need to clean it. I tell you, see people just get mad when they pass in front by me, you know. Because I have nothing for them to do. When my waka man come weekend, he cut my grass, he edge up my thing. When Christmas come and he power wash in the concrete, the bridge, this everything. The culvert what we now get he power washing that because that's in front by me.
That, and that's so glaring right now, like, oh, that's serious, boy. No, they can't be serious, boy.
Hey! Let me pay our bill, brother. Get ready as KFC presents our DJ battle, our radio. OUR Radio is looking for the hottest young DJ and announcer combination to become a part of our patriotic lineup and represent Trinidad and Tobago music the right way. Do you have what it takes to impress our celebrity judges and entertain the fans live on air? Then now is your chance to win brand new DJ equipment, vouchers, and an exclusive one-year contract with OURradio.fm to fill our coveted Friday night slot. Friday night is peak time, you know. Register today by sending a 15-minute demo mix to djbattle@OURradio.fm. Contestants must be 18 years and over. Deadline for submissions as Friday, September 1st. Contact and keep it locked to our Instagram page at OURradio.fm for all contest details. So submit your demos now and get ready to win the hashtag OURDJ Battle, brought to you by KFC and OURradio.ltd, OUR Radio Limited. Yeah. So, that legacy thing, boy, that is a big thing for me. And I not trying to make the same mistake that I see everybody else make. You know what I mean? We have too much sense now. Too much sense for we to be making them kind of mistakes. What is this Mortel say? Mortel say self-governance should be the main goal for all natives. Fact. And then he say our attraction to gold stems from our Anunnaki DNA. Anunnaki is
It's
we boy name Instagram name.
yeah. Right?
Coach.
Yeah, Coach Jamil.
Jamil, yeah.
Brother Smooth. It has so much aspects to this thing. And this is why the conversation is necessary.
Yeah.
Hey, Miguel in the house.
Wim.
We say I is not a chef. You start off with first episode of the new season with that nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear brother. Right?
So if he's not a chef, he's a chief. We gonna give him a chief.
Oh.
We gonna give him a chief.
Right.
Chief chef.
Oh.
As the old people used to say, chief cook and bottle washer.
Boy, this run from the hard part of the conversation because it have a programming embedded in us that we supposed to talk about ourselves
Yeah.
in terms of what we fighting against, what we banging against, and who causing it. Because I tell them, it's not an excuse maker for we people. We ain't make this fucking system, boy. We build the infrastructure for it.
Yeah.
But hear me.
And the housing fit.
We didn't build this system, boy.
Yeah.
This system that oppressing us, that we even have people who we elect that carrying out some of these oppressive things, we didn't build it. So we had the here issue recently. We didn't write them laws for. Those laws were written by people who didn't like us.
Yeah.
And I just one. The drumming law. You have a drumming law that is still on the books here that you can't
drum after
drum
6.
after 6
Yeah.
and all kind of thing. Right? We didn't create those laws, but you know who enforcing it? Men who looking more African than me and you.
Yeah.
If it have a total African look, them have it.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the part that plenty of we do want, because I don't know why we seem to be real content with blaming ourselves.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, people talking about, in your case, you talk about how to use different address. We in Trinidad and Tobago. I am qualified. My address is Lavantil Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Why is that a matter? Or a free, independent, sovereign republic nation. We discriminating against we own self like that.
Yep.
Anytime we talk about that, there's certain things here we'll just be busting up in mouth for, boy.
Correct.
Son.
Correct. Boy. Well, I know you get to talk about your vacation. My vacation was nice, right? Because I get to experience what we was talking about coming down. Where you say, father used to tell you go outside. Go outside as if outside still outside. Brother man, my children went by my mother for my mother-in-law for a week. 7 days. Brother, I cannot explain to you the peace that I experienced during that time. Right? I miss them, eh? Don't get me wrong, because it has certain times where it be like, God, but the place too quiet, but you know, nobody banging down the door, nobody asking she for nothing. Right? Well, they buy mommy again this week. So I was like, oh, yeah, boy. So I tell her, she coming down in the car, say, girl, we getting a little snapshot of what life going to be like, you know. We gotta prepare for that emptiness syndrome, you know, because that's hit hard, you know. You know, they don't update. You know, boy, to help you do nothing. You can't call and say, go and wash the wares.
But it is needed.
Yeah, for sure. And I ain't feeling bad about it, because somebody asked me if I ain't feeling guilty. I say, guilty about what, boy?
I tell you, Abiola, tell me some of the best advice I get when I become single. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for needing time away from your child. I see it. Right now I'm dealing with she mother, I ain't no time for she. That's what I'm dealing with now. Oh, you have this to do, that, so you alone have things to do now. Knowing that this is the busiest time of the year for me. You understand? But that, yeah, boy. I tell all you, One of the things I miss about bachelor life is the ability to be naked. You understand? I miss it. Because I tell people, I don't know how you could be in a house by yourself
Right.
and wear clothes. I really, really can't fathom that. Especially when I watch American sitcoms.
Yeah.
The amount of clothes these people have on inside. It do.
Well, I mean, it's a sitcom, so.
Right? So, in the beginning of the holidays, when she went, where's the first day? I don't know if you realize that I run from by you. I come back by you. And I run and I telling you I just going home just to be free. Right? That is one of the things that I just really enjoy when I see she gone. Yeah, I just miss my child. I just miss my child because even though sometimes I'll be like, oh gosh, girl, let me breathe now. Because you're always up on them, man. You're riding, you much time I mash you. You understand? When I engage for a little while, like, hey, yeah, boy, she not here, boy. But I just need that little breather. I just need that little breather. And hey, look tight, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, how? She says she's the pumpek in the group. Hey, you talk about that boy, you real me sound boy king boy. That last episode? Boy, last episode was vibes. Jocelyn's come through, flatten the place.
Again.
I
rate she, you know.
She bash the fellas boy.
I rate you, girl.
She bash the fellas boy down, man. I never feel that
we started taking. No.
And then
even though I mightn't be guilty of some of the things, I might be guilty of some of the things.
yeah, of course.
But we can look at some of our friends and our family and see some of the truths of them when we be talking and singing about.
Of course.
I taking it. My problem just be when we say things about the woman and it is another way.
Yeah.
I thinking like, yo. So we tell them there's no truth in nothing we saying. That is when I have a problem.
Of course.
A woman singing a song, quote unquote, bashing a man, sometimes I had to take it because I and all might be guilty. You understand? But that child are real talent, boy.
Yeah. Chucky too, boy. Chucky blaze some fire.
He done prove himself.
Well, they pay the man. Pay the man. Stop playing the fool with the man money. Pay him. Yeah.
So the old crew was there, wanky
everybody was there, boy. Murphy tried to jump the scene in the beginning. I don't know who does invite you, He does always just show up. He don't pay.
That one of the people, and it has some energies in this universe don't need invitation.
Yeah, boy, the man didn't even pay. He ain't buy drink for nobody.
That don't need invitation to no way.
Yeah, facts.
Murphy?
Yeah, boy.
Murphy don't need invitation to no way.
Well, right now we Murphy and because I'm trying to update. I'm trying to bring me video so I could put as we open and the standing up on my corn.
Hey, all you hear the song, boy? I feel we should have them it,
you hear them it?
Yeah, boy. All taking we new song courtesy for me, boy, the legendary. If all you know, man, in like that time that I know Mortal.
Yeah.
I rate Mortal as one of the greatest because the man so smooth and effortless with it, boy.
Yeah, boy. And the thing is, we make that thing to the man and joke,
Yeah, boy.
Say, boy, do a little thing for we now. And the man send a whole song. Take it in, let's take it in.
Black to black, black to black, black to black, black to black. Oh, you are radio, black to black, black to black. Look, I have no time to waste, so be face the facts. Come out radio station promoting trash and the whack, and when we chat is no hold back. And oh, you are radio, black to black. Yes, every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. You can see them the YouTube live. Andre and Kevin does host the vibe. Subscribe, some topic might change your lives. Positive content back to back, reaching all people black to black. Yes, Nubian power is black to black, and everybody invited black to black. So share it and like it, black to black. Cause we all are united. united and black to black. Yes, Nubian power is black to black. And everybody invited black to black. So share it and like it, black to black. Cause we all are united and black to black. Yes. This is Jah Mortal Immortal, inviting you to tune in every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. to OUR Radio for Black to Black with your hosts Andre and Karen for informative topics and interviews. So subscribe, share, like and comment, and come along. Let me enjoy the vibes. Black to Black. Black to Black.
I know they catch you powers day, you know.
Yeah.
I know they catch it day, you know.
Yeah,
But
that
they
brother.
telling themselves, boy.
I just always remember the first time I meet Jah Mortal Immortal. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in bar, right around the corner by you there, Studio 66.
Right.
A show, and then was the time I tell people, I don't even know we go get that again. I love what Face trying to do.
Yeah. We had to get behind face.
$60 or $40, and see a whole show from Jewels and Nature, which is Baba and
Baba and
Madupe,
them, yeah.
with Mortel, with Kifa, and the fellow doing the guitar when Mortel was doing the song.
Yeah.
Yo, whole show. But that was the first time we met in person because we had a Blackberry group.
A BBM group,
Yeah,
yes.
Black Consciousness. And you know them time you not to know nobody.
Nah.
They just happen now.
Yeah, just pins.
So that group is where my partner Adrian went to school with John.
Right.
And
Francis.
yeah,
Right.
singy. And John knowing the vibes on because we was friends on Facebook, add me to that group.
Right.
And that group is how I meet Jah Mortal Immortal, Baba and Madupe, Black Pearl, Dennis Aminette.
Aminette.
You understand? Real talent I know call it. Real talent I know call it.
Nah, we joking, boy.
In that group, right?
Yeah,
And then it just went from there. So that night at that concert, boy, me and Mortal to perform, you know. Me and Mortal sit down outside talking. That they come looking for Mortal, you know, because we just connect and there's vibes now. You know? And we gotta get back to them kind of thing, but yes, we want to make money, but I feel sometimes it's not always, and I keep telling myself that way. Because
The money does this,
take away from the.
yeah.
I mean, think about it now, boy. Would you pay $100 today to go and see them? I will.
Hell yeah, bro.
Son,
I remember we do popularize local. I play, so I had a customer Friday, a youth man, about 21, 22, right? A referral from one of my next clients. Is you really say the thing bad like Bruce Lee, yes?
nah, it hard.
Yeah. So youth man taking and I was playing my conscious reggae playlist, right? He say, hey, boy, I really like the vibe in here, boy, the music running and thing. I say, well, yeah, you know, sometimes different days I'll play different music and thing. He say, I now start off. He come early, so it was about 10 o'clock. So I say, well, you're not rich. I say, but in lunchtime, so I was planning to switch across and go local now. Yeah, man, play what, soca? I said, nah, soca. I said, boy, I'm going to run some local hip-hop and thing. Yeah, local hip-hop. What is that? Who tell them say that? You know, I go down in the Black to Black playlist now. I say, let me get a little taste. The man didn't want to leave, you know. Yeah, who is this one again? We seen him again, thing. And I say, brother, just look for chromatics, make it happen, St. Anne's, and Pro Trini. Once you find the four of them, you're good. All the rabbit hole will just continue going from there. You understand? Because Pro Trini have individuals in it, and you know what I mean? So the man ballless. I say, why, and that kind of give me a little idea too, because I say something, we have enough spaces. So the 6 EDR is actually one of my friends' place. Jihan, right? And thanks to the Jamets, it's the first time I went. Because I keep saying I want to go, but as I want really like to lime outside so much again. Right? So we went and I linked back up with she, because I'm a school friend, get off like sister, who went success with me, that is she cousin. So we link and we lime and we talk. So we had day. We had the party in Center Excellence. Yeah. That is he girlfriend, mother, business. She running the body. Nice little space, open air.
You know I like it.
Come on.
I really enjoy it.
Right? And then we had the bar by Sammy. right? Open air or indoor, whichever you prefer.
It's time to it's time for we to start to talk to them and see
Yeah, we could do something because of God again. It's not everything is not about the money. You know what I mean? It's
to
about
get people on board.
exposure. Yeah, it's exposure.
how.
And
Me
getting
and you
people on
might say
board.
that here.
No, but then again, remember everybody back against the wall too. So a man mightn't be. No, if a boy living, and it ain't nothing for him to come and do a little 10 minutes, a little 20 minutes, he'll come. But if you're asking him to come
We ain't
and
even talking about the artists. Right?
we talking, oh, now well, though, make
Spaces
money
and
from the
places,
door.
yeah.
Make money, not from the door, we ain't
The
charging
bar.
no cover charge and thing, but from the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
And if,
something
even if we
definitely
decide
to-
to charge by the door, we could do a thing too.
Something definitely to get into
Yeah.
when it comes to that because it had too much. Watch me and I ain't really update my music in a little while.
Right.
And I still have a real hard thing. Boy, because I think it's Jarrell. Jarrell was showing me some of them soca artists and them son boy. But the man bad. Taika, you remember who is that way? I can't remember.
From where?
Huh?
From where in the village?
No, when we was here practicing.
When we was practicing?
Yeah, Jarrell was showing me. And Wanky is still there. Some soca artist son. But the man bad boy. See,
Of
Wanky
course.
have to be there.
Of course, Wanky's a DJ.
You saying
Once he free.
when you see that DJ, there's I tell him the little things I just watch. I just watch to see if I ever see the doubles man it any on doubles. When you see Wanky playing a tune, not related to he group of people and singing word for word, you're like, yeah, that means something.
Yeah.
He's singing song word for word. You tell me I passing you as a doubles man here 5 times a week and never see you eating your own doubles, man.
That's a cause for concern.
Of course it is.
That is a cause for
So if
concern.
you're a new doubles man and you pop up close to me and I ain't not buying from you until I see you eating.
Yeah.
Once I do see you eating,
Out of there, out of here,
I
bro.
don't know about that.
Out of here.
But it definitely have music and thing for that. Wanky perfect for that because he could get the mixes. You know, he could actually do it like a party now.
Yeah.
You have a half-hour segment with only local that gain it a party vibe, I think. I don't know nobody else off the top of my head besides probably Chromatics
Talking about that.
that could do that.
Them fellas and them release a tune for Carnival, brother.
Yeah, boy.
Was Warrior is the name of the tune?
Think so. No.
Jeez. Let me go and get.
Rochini.
Yeah. Let me go and get, boy. Get to run that tune before we leave here today. Tune is hard
oil,
like
boy.
Banga seed, boy.
We real buy into that, but it ain't had this and it ain't had that. We real buy into that nonsense.
Up the road, up the road, up the road. Yeah, but the list real stink now, because I went in and do some work yesterday, or day before. I just sit down there, adding tune, and it's a real tune, boy. Yeah.
St. Anne's alone have about 2 or 3 free albums.
Yeah. Well, once you subscribe to them fellas and I meet you midday, you know. Matix, well, boy, if I scroll down to the bottom of this list here, it's only Matix and only Face. I guess I'll make it happen too. Yeah. I'm going to run the tune here.
Go Brave with Keisha Van Blazy.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, cause you work go get no brace. So don't be pepe, don't afraid. Like you need a plan, that's just to go day through ways. And the labas okay, so don't mind if you worry her. You say you's a whining warrior. Today inside this spirit, Juve, go brave like the morning a cambo. Lays not attacking it, say they're standing up and marking it. Just sliding and tackling. Put the jam with it, the inner jam it had to channel it. It get messy if you don't know how to handle it. Hold that till you kum kum kutum soon. When the rhythm hit you move low. When the spirit hit you through waves with the zest of the ancestors. Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
stones might break my bones, but you are the body and the wickedest pose. Big batty gal, you know why I get close. Wanna play my cards right and I on all fours. 3, 2, 1, I catch your time and of course. You go swear I'm playing lotto while lining up draws. I ain't playing, you can time up horse like you're tying up horse. To ride me, of course. Oh, brave, baby, you could throw weight. Sit down on my whole face like you're in your whole face. Yeah, I can't have whole face, but no shame. Hammer on the ground, looking dirty like oil on the road. Blue devil, but baby, I can show you heaven. And I ain't come with no spear like them new vessel. Plus, I ain't sweating your man, that's your problem. When we on the junction, baby, we just had a go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Yeah, man, fighting the sea like cable when it's scrambled. Facial expression like a dirty little rascal. Risking my soul and take a little gamble. Dog it to the slaughter, or get a little trample. So with my chest and I'm running for the gamble. The gal look back, bend over, touch it ankle and give me a little sample. The she body that I want to dismantle. Hold on to me like a prospect. The vibes was nice, nothing could have offset. Things could have take off. You don't know, bueno. The waistline was fuego, smiling and grind like pictures Quavo. 4 months I had no fight. The gal had me on lockdown as of midnight tonight. No Superman, only legs. Big back thing, code name Bacchasaurus Rex.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it.
So let me tell you what Uncle Francis tell me. Before you like bird, you gotta have kids. Before you jump out on Tuesday morning. Before you study maths and carnival stage. Study how to tune out, all who saying why you can't do something. Study your dream, make a plan, follow through, pump it. And I know it hard to hear success calling. Over the song with the critics and the dish talking. Cutie son, my whole team was on the junction, meeting up. Libations done blessing and heating up. Body and soul decades before we see the truck. We was up, creeping on a bumper. Easing up, you had to be strong to face Sonya. She team and blood. Strong breed, Amazon warrior. 3 to 1, body like Destra and Nadia. Call my Ian Bishop cause I'm running up.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior.
If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave. If you think that you can handle it, go brave.
Go brave, warrior, go brave, warrior, go brave.
Tune from Tune Land, you know.
Yeah, that rhythm alone, boy.
Tune from Tune Land, boy. And again, you know where I hear this? In here. When we lineman with the Jamet and them and we looking to leave Wanky this side, he going and play that tune. I like that, but what song is that? How I know it new is because when they say Body Vessel.
Right.
You understand? I like, well, what kind of mad thing is this, boy? But as we say, the list billing, you know what I mean? We have some justice on the list and thing now, so it billing properly. It is building properly. So we go do for the last half an hour, boy.
Well, as you say, we don't have about 19.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else happened during the vacation, you know, boy.
Well, for me, as I say, a big part of it was preparing for the
village.
Going out there. Getting some epiphanies in the 5.5 days.
Yeah.
To do this thing a little, not just differently, but to bring it out a little more. Right?
Yeah, well, I have some ideas for you, but as I tell you, I'm waiting to see you now.
Yeah.
Right now, this walk messing up with friendship.
Yeah, I know these is are tired still in line,
You
boy.
must be tired, and
Damn, this emancipation period based on what I had to do before, every day before the village. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I feel like even though I stay inside this weekend,
yeah.
I still feel like I need a beach run though.
Our?
We need a beach run, Yeah. I feel we need but I need the type of beach run that I just do for me. A beach run is a long thing. I know people just go on the beach and they want to spend an hour on the beach and
That's not a beach run.
a beach run. For
That
me,
is not a beach run.
Where Arlene, boy? I call Arlene. Yeah, Arlene is my beach boss.
That is not a beach run, sir.
We going on the beach. We spend a whole day going on the beach with Arlene.
That is not a
Mary?
beach run.
Arlene carry about 3 different beach thing. But what I need is to go on the beach from early, bathe, and then lie down and let the sun beat my body.
Yeah.
But you know, not that kind of sun where you have to be in it now. Because I tell people that difference, you know. Have to be in the sun and being in the sun because you want to be is 2 different kind of feeling. Yeah. Just let that salt water do what it just do for your body now.
Yeah, boy. That's necessary.
Yeah, I think I definitely had a carry on the beach before school open. Yeah.
Well, the politicking is on. The loudspeaker,
You know,
one track. It's like you only have one track on that CD, boy. They don't know how to
Yesterday-
change.
yesterday I passing through Bartai and I saying it's 2023, right? We need loudspeaker and
No, sir.
people walking in the road
No,
making
sir.
noise after 5 minutes to 6 in the evening and I'll come over from a long day of work.
And that's the time that us be passing.
Traffic.
Yeah.
My head hot because school books had to buy. Somebody in the house mightn't be well. We really need this to talk about the issues, boy. First things first. I don't know if I was listening to the wrong things.
Yeah.
I don't hear the issues.
Well,
Only let me talk about the issues. No, I just want to say this to you, Oli. You know me. I want the meeting here halfway part. I ain't saying that somehow, especially like we right now in the process of local government election. Councillors and them kind of thing. And I realize from having a few of them as friends, these people is real work. Before knowing these people in this capacity,
yeah.
I'd be like, I just had to for another politician that don't do shit.
Yeah.
These people is real work. When you're talking to somebody 10 o'clock in the night and they tell you, hold on, got the councillor phone ring.
Yeah.
And then they tell you, I have to go and check somebody. They know because something happened and they need, like, yo. And they leave to go. All right, and then we get into conversation. And so we ain't saying that they do work, they ain't connected to the Burgess and them kind of things. I just saying that it's 2023 and loudspeaker and dub plate. For me, that have no value. No, of course, just like I was saying earlier, with the older people who doing business and it working for them.
Yeah.
But somebody who I want to help make positive contributions to the community I come from. I a sour Bataya man true and true. I was born here. I might have move out and live, feel like a man rat and go in my own manhole for a little while.
Yeah.
But I born in this place.
Yeah.
Mean come here.
Yeah.
I born on 1st Street in Barataria.
Right.
I live Mission Road Sour for a good bit of years.
Right.
And then I went back down on the other side of Barataria, 7th by Jumbo Foods around there for a while.
Right.
Me talking this talk, I just saw about Barataria man true and true.
Yeah.
And I want to help do good things to the community. Yo, that not appealing to me at all. In that way, and that form, that not appealing to me, yo.
At all.
And I know people who have contributions to make that feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
And them people ready and in position more than me to make them contributions. But you see that? Because I'm telling you now, the 1 or 2 little glimpses I take of the hey.
What's that? Hey, man, no, sir, boy. Oh, you ain't late. You almost missed the damn class. Where you was, boy?
Man say you working for elections. So it has value for me. I always tell people, I tell people, I'm not trying to interfere with nobody brain.
Nah, but I work for elections already, too.
You understand? I just saying that the 1 or 2 times that I would have glimpsed like the political meetings and thing. It's a hearing old talk, boy. I don't want to hear old talk, but again, just like the reason they will just make these people and them sell. Is the bacchanal thing. It is the same thing for the politicians and them.
Yeah.
Come and talk to me about what they doing now, boy. You understand? Because I remember it's who they do that, the bridge to go over from the bus route.
Kimberly.
Right. That's a big thing because why? That's a space I used for years.
Yeah.
And it's either a piece of board, one of the neighbors put on a piece of board, or you had to jump. It's 2 bridges we get it?
Yeah. Both streets.
You understand?
Both streets.
So you're working.
Yeah.
Let's talk about those things.
Nobody can tell me she walking.
You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't want to hear about this one and that one.
Yeah.
I want to hear
and
about
what them
that.
do when them was there.
Right. And I also want to hear about what all you're going to do.
Yeah.
Which is all they have going on right now. The things all they do, because I tell them, pat yourself on the back. The works you do, pat yourself on the back for it.
Yeah.
And tell me the ideas you have and what you're going to do going forward.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear about that one day who favorite color is yellow. I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah. We tired of that shit, to be honest.
Come and tell me the things. This is what I have, the ideas I have for the community. Thing, because I see they bring back scouting for talent. I find every community should have that, and then it should have a national face-off.
Scouting for talent, you say, is back?
So Sawa Batara is a very big district.
Right.
It can be one thing for the whole district. I say Batara has something. Sawa has something. Malik has something.
Yeah. Don
Miguel has something. El Sikoro.
Yeah. I agree. Scouting for talent is back, as well as I think small talk. It's like Kid City done these things now.
Right.
Yeah, with Blaze. Cause I mean we had the whole, what you call it, boy? What's the one? Party time, boy.
All them
I
things.
find a clip of that,
see
boy.
that ball with attitude.
Ooh, brother.
And that talent ain't gone nowhere, no.
No,
It just
still
right
right
had
there.
no way to be highlighted.
That's it.
You understand? So when you do in a place like Sawa, we have all them different common thing, and we have a big face-off, and these is the 2 groups or 3 groups that are going to represent Sawa, and all other communities do it.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have a national scouting for talent. The winners are all them thing, and them come together in one final.
Yeah.
Oh, you imagine that, boy? It have it a day, man.
Yeah, and we was talking about, well, not we, but some people in the comments was saying that, you know, they blaming the youths for everything, boy. And even in my class, they was blaming the youths. And I was saying, listen, at some point, we had to be honest with ourselves, right? That the children and them ain't reach here by themselves. You understand?
I know me, always say that.
Yeah, they didn't. They did not get big just so. And I'm saying that it's time for we to start to take some responsibility, King. You know what I mean? Because the children and them, is the parents buying the phone and buying the clothes and the weave and the braids and the nails, and the children and them can't buy them thing. So you see, well, Candace was telling me this morning, Neo come out and say he does not agree with he don't understand how parents could allow the children to make certain decisions like with them is. Right? And they went in on him on the chat and thing, and then he come out and do our next video, he say, hey, I am not sorry. I don't apologize for what I said. Because the fact of the matter is, if you give them a chance, we should eat all day. If we give them choice, then we give them choice. What she go eat all day? M&M's, ice cream, cereal. Well, say go eat, Neri. If we tell you could eat where you want every day, where you go eat?
Where you go eat?
You eat salad? Nah, I feel you're lying, man.
Nah, she like them.
She like bush?
Yeah.
All right. Yes. Well, right. So we will get shitty blind. But the other children, like my children, King, if I leave my children to eat what them want, the dentist love me. I'm telling you, the dentist love me, King. Because here we telling yourself now. Ooh, look at cavity.
They come here all the time.
Come on.
No, but that is what I have been saying that for years, and be like, yo, we ain't get big by ourselves, you know.
Correct.
So, it are things mommy that be telling me.
Yeah.
You telling me you can't tell children that again today?
No.
Nah, man.
Can't talk to them, bro. Can't. You can't. Because if you do, apparently they're coming for me. But what I sure about is I know my children is not doing certain things. You understand? And ain't nobody stopping that.
What I sure about is that even if you lose your faculty and do it, and it reach back to me, you know it have consequences.
That's it.
Understand?
Yeah.
It have consequences.
What
But I say, we go reserve comments on that scouting thing. I kind of having a
Politics, nah. It's politics. It's always politics.
Yeah.
It's politics. It's always bloody politics, boy. Always. I don't get it. We can't do nothing without that, it seems. Can't do nothing without it.
I didn't get to big up the swag elite goddess.
Yeah, man. What you mean on the track?
You see, the thing back in the days was a joy seeing brothers, vibes to exchange spiritual knowledge too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to, again, all them little thing.
Yeah.
It will do that when you could come out and where you say, who does it say that boy? Is I think it was Kevin Hart.
Right.
Say he end up in a place where he did watching, writing new material and watching and thing. And Dave Chappelle come in the club and ball, he would do a few minutes. Nobody didn't expect that now.
Right.
But Chris Rock end up there too. So he and Chris Rock in the crowd watching Dave Chappelle. And say when Dave Chappelle done, both of them ball up the paper. But that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because you realize, look at how quote this man so good. Man make me feel like I had to come real good too now.
Yeah.
And to me, that is what them thing and them supposed to do.
Yeah.
Bring out that inside of here where we ain't afraid it. And the way people just go on and talk to them and tell them all here. All they could say, all they want, boy, they're not having fun, boy.
Yeah.
Or they're not having fun.
Yeah.
When you can't drive the nice car more than 200 meters. When you have to duck out in one car and meet the next one and hope nobody see or hope everybody on the team trustworthy and thing.
Yeah.
They tell,
Imagine you moving in a trunk.
you not having fun? You can tell me what you want.
You ball up in that trunk.
You understand? You not having fun and days where we have to fight to bring back, boy, just that vibe.
Yeah.
Where we could lie man thing around one another and we good.
Yeah.
You can remember. Boy, I remember that when we still live up the hill, boy, yeah. We been outside till 12 o'clock.
Midnight?
1 o'clock in the morning. Just all we doing is saying no and talking, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah. No weed, no alcohol.
No.
Just
now
talk.
we can do that, you're mad.
Just talk. Just talk.
I watching how young children is now smoking it, the way it have big smoking rings and thing in school and thing. Well, I remember the first time I see weed in Success, I was in Form 5.
Yeah.
I was in Form 5. We had a class party, a illegal class party because it wasn't sanctioned by the school.
Right.
But we decided because the school we didn't have any Christmas party. We go stay back in school later evening and we did it. Right? And where we class was in the back of the school and that's the first time I see weed in school. I was in Form 5.
You do better than me. I never see that till I leave school, man.
Yeah. Now I see weed home.
Yeah.
My father used to smoke.
Well, yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father used to smoke too, so yeah. You're right.
You know? But that and now is you talking about they ain't talking about Form 1 and Form 2 smoking and coming in class, yeah. Well, you're mad, boy. You could have do that, boy. You could have come in with Solomon or one of them teachers and them class high, boy.
You're mad.
No, boy.
You're mad.
Them sober here, boy.
Yeah. What I'll say, the thing back in them days, you see that already? I remember when the Nubian experience was a thought. Now seeing the Nubian experience on the chest and backs of people home and abroad brings joy. the manifestation of discipline, tolerance, and production. Of course.
Sure.
Of course. I wasn't really going to bring this up here, boy, but you see that what bothering me is that I seeing we people catching kicks on it now. You see that MTD clip? That MTD clip talk? I have no problem with that MTD clip talk. On the them. Because what I want to know is who the them is now. Right? But I'm paying attention to the campaign. Because every election, they just do certain things and it just go unspoken.
But we just see it.
But we just see it. But we don't talk about it.
And after a while, let us remove it.
And after a while, let us take it down. So, I give thanks to Kareem and Nadil and Kwesi for doing that live. Because I didn't even know she said that part.
What? Empty it on them?
No.
What?
Where she said there was red and ready, now they're dead and bloody. So what you saying there? That all African bad man.
Even before we go there,
Yeah, go ahead.
it means that all PNM supporters,
Yeah.
where the majority is African black people,
That's what I was going to say.
is that right? I want to say that I didn't think I would have watched the whole life.
Yeah, I know that.
Because, to be real honest, I don't know faith in people from a political party
Yeah.
dealing with a topic without politicizing it. And I think the reason why I watched the whole 54 minutes,
You was looking for it.
no,
I was expecting it.
I was expecting it and I shut it off,
Right.
and it didn't come now.
Yeah.
You know, and I could understand and it resonated with me with
Yeah.
some of the things to say. So I and all, and I had to message him.
Yeah.
Because as a man, there's real burn him out.
Now you know I sent it for him.
Right, but right, okay, I let him know too.
Yeah.
Right, my brother, that I appreciated that.
Yeah.
That show them that we could come and not be rara to get we point across.
Yeah.
So 3
Educated.
educated, articulate black men sit down there and do that. Now, of course, that don't mean nothing to them fan base,
Of course not.
and we don't care about that.
Of course not.
I just hope that a lot of our people saw it
Yeah.
and appreciated it for what it was.
Yeah.
Because it's still a certain things they wouldn't say on the live.
Yeah.
I am telling you that I am tired of that. My father has called it tribal politics. Where you're voting because of the ethnicity of the
party.
now. Like, I is Mr. Black Conscious.
Yeah.
But if our next party that predominantly another ethnicity brings something that makes sense that they could work for we, then have my support.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Of
to you?
course. And
I
that's
am
where
just sad. Just now,
Go ahead.
I am just sad that we just always seem to be in that savior mode where we need somebody from another ethnicity to do something for we, because something that that Red and Ready party have to take
Acknowledge.
they have to at least acknowledge whether you take responsibility or not. A lot of black people say that when they are in power, when we elect them, not in power, because they didn't give themselves power.
Yeah.
When we elect them, we seem to have the hardest time. I don't know much truth after that,
Yeah.
but I could tell you something. I've heard a few hundred people well say that, and not all of them was based off of silly emotions.
No. It's fact.
Some of these people and them come with the facts to show you,
Yeah.
yo, this was happening, that was happening. Now, being that we know one of these active politicians, we know that they have answers for that. I do agree with plenty of the answers I'm hearing. I'm saying to you, it's something that has to be looked at.
Yeah.
Because it, to me, is what has also forced the savior mode, where we need somebody from who do even look like us to save us now.
Yep.
My thing is, boy, all they just talk, all they plenty, all they do will be African, all they Trini. But these things and them seem to be working for the Trini neither.
No. It ain't. And I want...
And that comment, that comment was real disrespectful and okay.
Yeah. But if you see the visuals that went with it, so while she talking on
crowd.
the
World
PowerPoint
playing.
presentation that they have is the youth men running in the yard With the big, with the
I
thing
thought
to
somebody make that. I didn't know that was part of them thing.
Why died them presentation?
None of the crime that happened.
No.
They're coming.
And right now they have a big billboard. I saw it Sunday night. I'm going up the highway to buy ice cream. And I stopped right by Makoya Junction there. If you see the size of that billboard, boy, protect your family. But the imagery.
You see what they're playing on.
I'm telling you, King.
But remember, I tell you that when it come out, you remember what I tell you in the shop, I tell you, this is a half and half thing. Like we don't talk about one side alone.
No, of course.
The reason why they could talk that kind of nonsense, my daughter here, the reason why they could talk that kind of nonsense is because things being left to fester. And it have people, that statement she make, it will resonate with them. Me and you could talk this talk here to somebody who is the victim of a crime like that, where either they lost a major part of the business, or a family member, or some kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
and they have a application inside for a firearm, and they think that if they had it,
Yeah, they would
they'd
have a
able
chance.
to we could talk this talk with them.
Nah. Can't talk that.
I'm not ignoring that part of it. But when you hear that kind of statement from somebody who was elected to run this country and who is seeking re-election, and me and you just talk about the negative connotations of that music that she talk about, she just listen to.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she don't play that for she grandchild.
You're mad.
Boy.
You're mad. You're mad.
So Mortel say, no, Atkins say good point. Atkins, which point is that? Big up Atkins.
Yeah,
Sheldon Mendoza say we don't have black people investing in a black party. The Syrians invest in the PNM and the Indians invest in the UNC. Who invest in the NJAC? And we could build a whole episode around that.
Of course.
Because a lot of them older people was saying that. Yo.
The Syrians and the Indians investing in both parties,
In
brother.
both, yeah. But we could also
They're making
separate
sure the
it
bags
now.
separate, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that question is a very valid question because it's not like we don't have those wealthy people. But again, to me, that all goes back down to campaign finance reform. Because if you need to win an election, a multi-millionaire investing millions of dollars in your campaign, something wrong.
Yeah.
So you telling me we so silly in this country that we ain't looking at the issues that is a fancy TV ad, a fancy billboard, something fancy on the radio, playing 60 times a day.
Yeah. It's
what it
brainwashing. That way it is.
Now I tell them, I say, this form of politics, I have no desire to be involved in it.
Yeah. And they calling that son up on a podium thing conversation and I know conversation.
What conversation? And a man can stand up in the crowd and ball. In 2012, Friday the 15th of March, I heard you say so. Do you still stand in that position? Nobody can stand up in the crowd and say that?
Yeah. And that is why I had to give Farley respect with what he doing in Tobago. Because when he having the tongue hall meeting, that is what it is.
Them people are them all. A old man brace him.
Tear them up.
A old man brace him.
Why you late?
Yeah.
Way late. Man say, well, I went and do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, but the meeting starting 7 o'clock and you ain't reach on time and da. That is a conversation. You understand? I don't know what his mom's asking for there, but I know she shared the video. She shared the live that I'm talking
Send it
about.
to me. Oh.
I feel, go down to the middle of the video, mom, you will see what I'm talking about. Like that, the light them up comment is doing its job to carry the narrative for political purposes, but let's not forget that the right to defend your own home cannot be ignored based on who is saying it. Of course, we're not arguing that at all.
And no, you see what you say in the first part? That is why I don't take them seriously, boy. Because that is why they see it as. With all the disrespect and everything,
Yeah.
I see that first thing. The light them up comment is doing its job to carry the narrative. So you remove it from all your platforms.
But you don't say it.
But you don't say it, and the conversation
Don't start.
is there. And the conversation in most cases going one way.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't take these politicians seriously.
Yeah. But the response to this for me is that while there is value in the fact that the people who doing the robbing looking like we, that is less than 1% of the population, 1% of the community, and it happening in the States right now because I saw a video with some young boys on a campus by a ring doorbell with some guns. I don't know if it looked toy to me, but they making it seem like it's real guns. right? And they're pressing the bell and thing, and they're singing rap songs and whatever and whatever and whatever. And the comments, boy, talking about, yeah, that is why it's always the niggas and thing. But one person in the middle of all of that comment and say, how come this is the image that we just always get associated with? What about all the young black business people? What about all the young black fathers and mothers and families that doing well and in the mall? How come that imagery don't ever get associated with
To
me?
inspire them? Nah.
It don't ever get associated with me.
But Mendoza say we need to also be able to separate ourselves from the politicians using our own problems to push their agendas and not lose focus on the fact that it is still a problem. And so that is what I was saying in connection with his first line in the previous comment. Because that's what you're doing. You're dropping them kind of thing on them, leaving it there, and then going on because she might never talk about it again. You ain't even trying to justify what you say or say, well, in hindsight.
No, but she says she's standing by what she say.
Right. So, here we say.
But they take down all the videos.
You say we must be able to separate ourselves from the politicians using our own problems. And that's what they should do there. We have a serious crime issue in the country. A lot of people clamoring for the ability to get a legal firearm to protect themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, a taser, some kind of something. Pepper spray illegal.
Yeah, but you hear what Alexander say when they bring that up? He say, oh, they talking about pepper spray. He say, but the criminal could use the pepper spray. When they use the pepper spray to rape and do that, I say, boy, who bandit going on really use pepper spray when them have access to gun easy. You feel them going to downgrade the pepper spray? But you ain't giving me a fighting chance.
And that is all I tell them. I say, we need that.
You ain't giving me a fighting chance. And that stand your ground thing what she talking about there, brother. If you do the research, you will realize how dangerous that is.
Yeah, I was watching the video in the live too with
that dangerous, yeah.
So that again, I have to say it loud because Amanda's born him up in the face. To say it out loud here, I really did appreciate that live.
Yeah.
And the way that they handle it.
Yeah.
I really did appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Wanky said it's supposed to be season 2, episode 1.
Brother, I wanted to be that, but from what I noticed is everybody else have episode 90 something and 100 and something, so I going with that.
So this season going to be that. We're going to touch on some things. We're going to get a little more music. One of the things I want to do a little more is focus on community businesses more.
Yeah.
Because we could talk all this talk here.
But that is one of the topics.
Right, so Black to Black is back.
Yeah. And they feel free, message we and tell we any topic all they feel we in touch on, that all they want to hear about, or they want we to discuss. Message we and let we know, what I mean? We ain't afraid it. We ain't afraid it at all. You understand? I'm trying to find the face, boy. Just now, yeah. Yeah, because you remember you say how he never do one for Rowley now. He do one the day Kamala, but he never do one for Rowley. So I will drop that one this evening. That the last tune I'm going to play here.
Where are our own cries to get a solution from our own perspective and not what the politicians claim? Where our own protests that are not politically motivated and all of that. That was saying Mendoza. This heart I'm picking. Always said that a long time. Scratching like fall while you're reading. But Mendoza. That's one. Just now. That's one of the things we're talking about in terms of going forward in this season here. That doing for own.
Yeah.
And not just looking for them.
Yeah. Nah,
more and more.
This season in particular.
Yeah.
Is 100% that. You know what I mean? Yes, we could bring it up, we could converse about it and thing, but this season in particular is solutions. Right? This season in particular is solutions. Let's see what I'm missing there.
Who's that lovely child? Oh.
Oh.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Right, so yeah, that's the end of we season 1. You know, we just wanted to catch up and, you know what I mean?
I must say, I always remember when we had start by Uncle Errol.
Yeah, boy, I was watching through some videos.
Something like, and Uncle was like, boy, let the child come on and something more that stick with my boy, because first things first, I never wanted the shirt and tie up in the neck. And proper,
professional, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of. Well, I don't even want to use the word professional because that's subjective.
Well, that's what they use.
Right? But yeah, I didn't want that now.
Yeah.
And, you know, he said that. He said we have to expose them to. I mean, look at your daughter today. Yeah. She was controlling.
Yeah. She run the whole.
You understand?
The whole scene behind the scene.
You never know why. So.
It's exposure.
From Akinte and I, all the blessings, be safe. Enjoy the week. There's more life in good health.
Yeah.
And we will be seeing all you.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, Black Boy. Big tune, dear Rowley from The Face.
Yeah. Dear Rowley, listen. Get money fast, you're steady taxing off the middle class. You start off good, but staying good, you'd finish last. You gas me up and now $1 more per liter gas. You're talking group, but in your future plans, I see the past. Mr. Rowley, I submitting you an open letter. Don't reply because your foot and mouth not getting better. Chinese coming, bringing debt, and yet the ferry's sinking. Now he's wet man with no teeter. Can't vote camps, can't vote you neither. Your only option to win elections to free the weed up. The course full, I want pulls, but we don't need that. So cynical, you blank that, I know you need that. I do smoke, but time's hard, so bring the reefer. Bring the chronic, cause the things on here just getting chronic. Petrotrin name had to change to make a profit. The refinery was bleeding raw, we couldn't dodge it. But ice a salt, boy, I'm feeling funny talking about it. But back to gas, everything go raise with no Viagra. That is a crime, what's up, the husband of Nickel Dyer. That working now? When you ping, he don't answer. Ask questions, everybody turn a dancer. But hear this thing about the subsidies that many fending. How up the islands is more money on gas is spending. In other countries is less pothole and tire bending. In other countries no Chinese and money lending. And we don't know about it till the back time beginning. They massage your brain, but we don't get no happy endings. In other countries they not high on the corruption index. There's no comparison, just politicians still getting checks. Dear Rowley,